Getting some more breaking news and a major embarrassment for the government. MOS External Affairs VK Singh's daughter Mrinalini has joined one rank, one pension protest at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. Mrinalini has backed the war veterans' demand, saying that OROP must be implemented by the government immediately. 3 military veterans are on an indefinite strike at Jantar Mantar, demanding a definite timeline for the implementation of one rank, one pension. The veterans were trying to meet the Prime Minister and have sought help from the Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar as well. Let's listen into Mrinalini.
The fight for one rank, one pension is on. It's day 8 and the Faujis are not backing off. We have with us Mrinalini today. She is General VK Singh's daughter. He's obviously a minister, but Mrinalini is here to put in her support. Your father's written a full 10-page letter seeking Prime Minister's intervention. Where do you think the fight is going? And obviously we've seen the Faujis not really backing off from that fight.
Faujis have never backed up. Had they backed up in the wars, this country wouldn't have been safe. They will never back up. I hope the government backs up on this one and one rank, one pay is implemented as soon as possible.
See, General VK Singh is very much part of the Fauj. He's also been very much part of the government, so it's a catch-22 for him. You as his daughter, how you representing this entire cause, this must be a difficult line to do.
I'm also a serving officer's wife. I'm also Fauji's granddaughter. So I think it's not a very difficult thing to do. It's what convinces us. And I'm fully convinced about the cause. I think it's time that we get what is due. One rank, one pension is due for our veterans. It's not something that
the BJP government in particular, the Modi government in particular, had promised one rank, one pension before the elections. You think what has happened on 15th August, where there could have been a probable announcement, now that has not happened. How disappointment are the Faujis with that?
See, one thing that convinces me, though, is that the Prime Minister is a man of his word. I'm sure he'll keep his word. But it's just time. Time is running out with the veterans also. So I hope he listens to their voice.
Time and patience running out. We'll speak to Colonel Pushpendra's daughter here. She's here first. Let's just show you around. A lot of Faujis out here on a hunger strike. Colonel Pushpendra's daughter is here. He's sitting on the hunger strike there. Do tell us, it's a very emotive issue. You know, it's got all the war veterans, the army veterans here together. We see women also coming out in huge numbers. How do you see this coming up together, and do you think this is a warning sign to the Modi government?
It's very much a warning sign. It's become a rage around the country. Not only around the country, around the world. It's time they understand that they should not let their army people sit here on one hunger strike. They're not begging, they're requesting. It's very much their right. Please do not, get away.
So it's something which is their due, but this is also a fight between what pay they get from 2011 versus 2014. The government and the Faujis both not backing out from the stand. Where do you think this is heading?
This is going to head towards a very, very strong thing. A lot of people come and say, hunger strike is not something that Faujis do. Let me tell you, whatever Faujis think, they do it, and you can see what they're doing. It's day 8, wake up. It's wake up time.
So it's obviously a non-violent sort of a protest out here, but the protest going on for day 8 now, and you can see the number of people out here, but definitely the army veterans not giving up this particular fight. They're going down, fighting in this one, but definitely putting more pressure on the Modi government to give in to the demand of one rank, one pension. With camera person Sanjeev, this is Kamaljit Sandhu in Delhi for India Today.
Kamaljit Kaur Sandhu is now joining us with the latest details. Kamal, it's quite ironical that the minister in the government, his daughter, General VK Singh's daughter, herself is participating in the one rank, one pension protest that is against the government.
General VK Singh himself had written a 10-page letter giving support to one rank, one pension, and being a general himself, and obviously this entire emotive issue of one rank, one pension. So we've seen Faujis, whether within the government or outside it, standing all together. Now, what is going to be happening is that the finance ministry and the MOD need to put their heads together and obviously come out with a solution. Now, the government wanted to really make an announcement on the 15th of August, but that obviously deal went sour in the sense that the Faujis did not really agree to the 2011 pay scale that was being offered. They've stuck to this demand of 2014. This is something that the government is still figuring it out. So yes, even though Modi government time and again have said that this is an emotive issue and they stand committed to it, but at this point of time, despite making that announcement, they've not been able to give concrete over one rank, one pension, and this is something which has irked a lot of war veterans and the army veterans. And remember, it's been going on for several days now. This was one of the key demands the Fauji's had even during the time of elections, and the BJP was committed to it. And they're only delaying it has kind of irked more people. They've joined hands together. This is something that the Modi government can simply do away with. But right now, the focus coming back with Mrinalini coming and joining this particular protest.
Kamal May, thanks for joining us with those details.